So hi, it's me, Denny Daniel, and I'm here with
John.
and
Lisa.
and they came all the way from Atlanta, from
Atlanta.
No, not Atlanta, Georgia, but
Yeah.
is it Atlanta?
Yeah, in
Oh,
that area.
cool. I had such a good time down over there. By the way, they treated. I was on the radio station, 88.5 or 9 or something.
Well, I don't know.
It's a thing. We like charted on the radio station in
Great.
Atlanta. So when we got there, it was like we had fans. I mean, holy moly, we don't have this many fans in New York, and I'm born here. What the hell is that about? And we played a place called The Sun, which
Okay.
was in Atlanta, and I can't tell you, they treated us so well. We got
Oh.
to sleep in the DJ's place. And we had
Great.
such a good time. Yeah, it was really, really great down there. So now I'm going to return the favor. We gave him a beautiful show over here for the Christmas season. So you guys had fun, I hope.
We
Yes.
did. A lot of great
Excellent.
time.
Now they're going to open up one of these new acquisitions. I've got 3 things over here. Now I do this like a 42nd Street Shell game. I'm born and raised in New York, and I remember 42nd Street Shell games where a guy went to Times Square and he had 3 shells and he mixed them up like that, and one had a quarter, and you had to guess which one had the quarter, and then you'd win something. The only difference here is I don't have 3 shells. There isn't a quarter under any of these boxes,
And I'm not going to
you
get to keep them.
and you win nothing. So it's not really very similar at all, is it?
No.
Except for one thing. I am going to mix them up like this. So this is me mixing up the packages. Are you guys confused?
No.
Oh, then
No.
I got to do more of this. Are you guys confused?
Yes.
Yeah, a little
Good
bit.
answer. Otherwise, you'd miss your flight or
Yes.
your home. Okay, so pick a box, any box.
I want the.
That one?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. And then pick a box, Lise. Anyone? Excellent. And here are your scalpels for opening them up. Now, whatever you do, don't cut yourselves, each other,
Or
me,
the item.
or the cat, or the item. But if you do, I have this almost 200-year-old bleeder that would cut you
Oh.
another 12 times.
Ah,
Yeah, so
That's
that will
creepy weird.
that will clearly cure you of anything, right?
oh wow.
Yeah, 12 rusty blades, nothing better than that.
Is that really what that is?
Pretty much, yeah. When you
Well,
go
don't
like
put your
this-
fingers under there.
I know, right? When you go like that, those
And
are
they
the
would
12.
cut people too.
But it happens so quickly that it's like you don't even see it when I
Wait, was that medicine?
this was like bleeding, yeah, bleeding. And they still do this, but they do it properly with not rusty blades.
They still do. Why would they do this?
Now they're using leeches again, because leeches do a pretty good job of bleeding you. And nature is pretty good at, nature did a good job at developing this
Why do
technology.
you want to be bled?
Well,
I don't know.
doctors still use it. Back then it was to bleed out the germs and all that, but you can still bleed out things and get cured. But the problem is then they just bled you and you died.
And then
They
we're
knew
out
there
of
was-
blood.
I mean, I always say for every quack cure, there's a
Whoa,
proper.
what's that?
Oh, you opened up Magic Lantern slides.
There's
That's
the Snow
Chapter
White.
two.
fantastic. That is so
Chapter
cool. So these are original. Is there more in there or just that?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Take them all out. Let's see what you got. It's probably the other chapters.
Yeah.
So these are original from around 1930. And if we're lucky, this may even have the story in it. I have another set with the story, but this would have a sheet with a story. So you would tell the story of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and these were made by Disney in around 1930.
Can I look at
So
them?
when I do my Magic Lantern show, you could say that you opened up the ones for Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. How cool is that?
Very, very cool.
That is cool.
Oh, and I think
Pretty
I
sure
have, here's the
story's
booklet.
Not in there. I was going to say, is the story not in there?
Yeah, it is actually. So you're going to get to see the actual story that I'm going to read to kids. So this is the one I was waiting for, because I got another one, but it didn't have the story. So now you've opened up the last package. That's it. I can finally debut this. This is really cool.
Now you
Chapter
can quit
one.
collecting.
And look at that.
Oh, look at that. So,
So that is the story. You would read this to the kids, and it would say slide number 1, and you would read what's for slide number 1. These are all the slides. So as a teacher,
oh, wow. It's
That's
like
what you would
scripted
use.
lessons.
yeah,
Look at the.
exactly.
Can you see the slide?
This is your
Yeah.
PowerPoint presentation.
Yeah.
Wow.
Isn't that magical?
Very magical.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I don't
can't
think a
wait
lot of people know
to
about
show
this technology.
The people that know are 400 years old.
Wow.
Or you.
I mean, I look good for my age.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
So this one came out of this?
That's the only box open.
Oh, okay. But that
Oh.
one came out of that.
Oh, you're
That's
right.
crazy.
Sorry, there is a second one open.
Okay, because I want to know what's chapter
This
1,
was the
chapter 2.
first set.
Because we
that
don't want
you
to confuse
opened.
the chapter. That's the first set.
That one's where the chapter goes. I mean, that's where the story goes.
Yeah, because we want to get them right.
Oh, then.
Hand it back.
This one's definitely chapter 1, so that we have chapter 2 and chapter 3. But it
Yeah.
won't be hard to figure out because
Yeah,
when
but
you
this
look at
one-
the pictures, I'll figure it out.
Seems like it had room for the book.
This one,
Maybe not.
I think this one had the book, but I'll
Okay,
figure it out
that's
when I
fine.
look at it later.
Yeah.
It's all good. Because it's obviously the pictures will tell the
Yes,
story, so
it's
I'll
true.
know which picture is
All
what.
right.
Wow,
So
well,
let's
let's see what you got.
Well,
Yep, we're ready.
here we go.
Wow,
The silent classic
this is really
Diner
important.
Berlungen.
This is not only important for the museum, it's important for me. And ironically, a teacher opened this. This is one of the reasons I do this museum. One of my other majors at NYU was literature. And those literature teachers taught me such amazing stuff. I ended up buying 250 antique books before I graduated NYU. And one of the first books I learned was Tristan and Isolde, which they named my cat after, and the Nibelungen. And these are these old Celtic Teutonic tales. Now this is a laser disc. So if you remember VHS and all that, at a certain point they had these laser discs which look like something out of Tron or Terminator.
Oh,
Supposed to
that
be-
is so cool.
That was supposed to be the future.
Yep. Isn't that wild? An
That
original
is.
laser
Do you have a
disc.
player?
Yes, I do have a player. I have the video disc player. There's another.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I don't know if you know. They had a laser disc that was inside a cartridge as well.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, they had one that's in a cartridge, and I have one of the Holy Grail ones for that too. So this is kind of a laser disc inside a cartridge. They called it a video disc. So I have Star
Star
Trek
Trek.
and Monty Python.
Both Holy Grails.
Yeah, exactly. Clearly, that would be the Holy
Yeah.
Grail. Yeah, so this is such a, but yeah, Nibelungen and all that.
So
I
what's
was
on
so
here then?
inspired. All those tales of like, that's the movie. So this was Fritz Lang, I believe, did this one, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Fritz Lang. So this is a classic film by Fritz Lang.
And
on
it's a
Laserdisc.
film, not
Yeah.
an audio.
And I actually have it on 16 millimeter film too,
Wow.
which is huge. And almost all the books that Professor Hannafin had taught me. So this is kind of a tribute to my professor who unfortunately passed away my second year of NYU, but I got to take every one of his classes.
Yeah.
And his classes were 14 books per class.
Oh,
So
wow.
his 2-credit class was 14 books.
So
Like,
you
that
were
was
poor when
nuts.
you got finished.
Yeah, you were poor and tired. I spent my whole life in Bopst Library, but this is why I started collecting antiques and everything, because of all that. And like I said, a teacher opening up, what inspired me. So you're inspiring kids
Yeah.
for years and years to come, and that's
cool.
a tribute to him. So he's somewhere
Silent
up
classics.
there, looking at this and going, wow, I really, had an effect. But you really, as a
Yeah.
teacher, have an effect, and that's what I try to do with this. Hopefully, have the same kind of effect every single day for the kids. John, I don't know what you do. I know she's a teacher, and the whole time we've been focusing on Lise.
A writer.
A
Communicator.
writer.
Yeah.
So that's perfect.
Yes.
Yeah, that's actually perfect. A writer opened up what a writer would have
right.
used
You're
100
right.
years ago. This was your
Communications method.
medium, John.
Yes.
You would have gone around, and when you were
Yes.
writing, you would have told your story. So the irony here is unmistakable that you opened up
Irony.
that, and
The
she
right-
opened up that. That is an
That's right.
amazing
Right
irony.
packages.
And now I'll tell you what they're all laughing about in the world, because I've been doing this 10 years, and people who open up packages, it's always uncanny or ironic to their personality. It's almost
Wow.
80%. And when people go to speakeasies, the newbies will open up something and go, oh my God, this is what I do, and blah, blah, blah. And you see the people who've been there before go, yep, there we go again. Somebody else open. The package picks the
Picks the
person.
person.
And it's so amazing. And in the beginning, I didn't tell people because I was like, oh my God, what's going on? And then I realized, oh my God, this is part of the magic of the whole thing. That somehow your item is picking you. And I should tell people because it's part of the whole inspiration and the fun of this.
Well,
So
this has been a great visit. So glad we were able to do this today.
thanks. You guys are wonderful. I had so much fun. And now I get to return the favor for Georgia.
Great.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Walt Disney.
John, you'll have to read a paragraph as
It's
a
just
writer.
really, but also the history of Disney. It's just amazing, I don't want to open it, but it's. You could get They have their little catalog of
Different ones.
Pied Piper.
I've got the Pied Piper.
Wow, Big Bad Wolf.
I've got the Big Bad Wolf.
$1 per set.
Was it
Boy,
a
you
dollar?
should
I didn't
order.
even look at that because we just opened it. Yeah, I should order and see if they'll
Yeah.
honor my $1. So here is the Pied Piper, and there is the Big Bad Wolf. So you opened the
my
last one from the
gosh.
set. So now that's it. I own
The whole
everything
set.
that I bought is now arrived, and we're going to debut Magic Lantern shows now.
Wow.
So we're going to light a match and make it happen.
Wow.
I am
But that's on
so
glass,
terribly
right?
excited. Yes.
So the
Yeah.
heat wouldn't affect the.
That's why they made it glass, because it was better than doing plastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
it's
plastic it might be a little more.
guess
you know,
plastic was
glass was more resilient.
as
And you know what? Let's
prevalent.
put these on the floor so that they not,
Yeah.
because then the whole thing will fall, and then I'll have to buy them all over again.
Wow, wow, wow.
Disney World. So we're gonna say goodbye to the world. Bye, world.
Bye, world.